Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball diamond. And today is day 1143 or 4, I don't know, of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 pounds to where I sit today and wearing it with pride. Not really, I hate these things, but I mean, if you got them, you might as well flaunt them. I probably should redo this, but I'm not going to. So, sit back, relax, chillax. Let's do this thing. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave keto diamond style. And if you haven't liked, subscribed, shared, and ring that bell yet, do so. Here we go, y'all.
Three, two, one.
It's a 17-hour break fast meal at 3 p.m. I've got 2 better with cheddar sausages sliced in half and fried up. And I've got 2 bubble yellow eggs. It's time to eat. Well, this is a breakfast meal unless my coffee counts, which has 4 calories in it. Naturally, Anthony got some of my meal. So today, if I have a downfall, it's going to be the Coke Zero. It has acyl flame potassium in it, which can spike insulin levels. I checked my blood sugar because I didn't get dizzy. I got, the room started spinning eyesight-wise. So, like, I didn't feel nauseous, didn't feel like I was going to throw up or pass out. I just didn't feel quite right. And then, like, nothing was kind of normal. Like, I don't know, the room was spinning, but I wasn't dizzy. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. But anyway, I did check my blood pressure. It's within normal range. It's 127/89. Blood sugar-wise, like I said, this can spike insulin levels. So perhaps that was an issue. I'm not real sure. Not necessarily going to blame it on that because, yeah. But normally I drink Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper, but I'm out of soda. It's the day before payday. And my son and Destiny have some Coke Zeros. So I'm going to swipe a few of those today. Just got some beef with some primal steak sauce on it. Good, gray, gloomy morning to you. North Carolina is 66 degrees and raining. But that's all right. It's been a super productive morning. It's going to be a super productive day. Got a lot to do today. Some happy things to do today, too. Not all of us happy, of course. Then called and paid the car insurance. Hubby's got to do the online renewing of his license because it's a little overdue. Speaking of renewing license, you want to see an off-scale victory? Let me show you an off-scale victory. How is that for a freaking off-scale victory? I'll take a picture and insert it right here. So naturally, those need to be redone, right? I need a new picture. But your girl here ain't paying $40 for a new photo. Not when I got years left on my license. Oh, we good. Plus, it's kind of cool. Every time I hand my license to somebody, they look at it, they look at me, they look at it, they look at me. You've lost a lot of weight. Hells yeah. I didn't even have to tell you. Sometimes I find myself bringing that up in conversation. You know, be talking to somebody in a Goodwill, looking through clothes and everything, and be like, yeah, I don't know what size I wear because I've lost 153 pounds. They didn't ask. I don't know why I told them. But I'm proud of myself, so I want the whole world to know, right? Which is part of why I have this channel. But that is a killer off-scale victory. Still got to go get wiper blades. Like I said, whoever had that van last did not do any maintenance whatsoever. Like, oh, my nose itches. So seriously, the back brakes still need to be changed. Just change the front ones. They need new clips on the brakes. Sway bars, already replaced one, but there's more. Lots that van needs. It also needs a seal because it's leaking oil like you wouldn't believe. It's coming from the seal, or at least that's what they believe, and I believe it too because it's every damn where. And I keep losing oil, so yeah, got to get hubby an oil change this week. So he's going to change it himself. We just got to go. He's got to go get the stuff and the filter and all that. Productive. And then today, here in just a little while, my darling daughter, whose fiance got paid, wants to go with me to Wally World to help pick out some keto groceries. She's starting again. Here's the thing, folks. I know we all get frustrated. I get more frustrated with my mother than anybody else because what she's eating is literally right now killing her. I mean, seriously, she's on 5 fluid pills. 5. They're talking about her kidneys are going bad. Well, 5 fluid pills will do that to you. They took her off one because they said, oh, you shouldn't be doing this one. This is going to damage your kidneys, and they're already being damaged. So luckily, I believe I have 2 of them. She's welcome to 1. I hope I'm a match. I don't know. But between me and my brother, we should be able to do it. My sister, really, she hasn't taken good care of her body, and my mom probably don't want all them drugs in her kidneys. I'm just saying. Just saying. Tina, if you watch this, I love you dearly, darling, but you older than me, you ought to act better. I mean, I don't act right, but you older, you're supposed to act better. That's the way it's supposed to go, right? You're supposed to be my role model. Thank God she wasn't. She was when I was a teenager, and that got me in a lot of trouble. Okay, so I don't know how I got on that anyway, but it's going to be a productive day because little Miss Karina, my daughter, who is very sizable, and most of it's upper body. Her legs are much thinner than her upper body. She carries her weight kind of all up top. What do they call that? An apple shape? Is that what they call that? And I'm very worried because she's only 20 years old, about to turn 21, and she has a son. And I've told her, I don't care what size you are. I don't care necessarily if you're 400, 500 pounds. I care what it's going to do to your health. And my dad, you know, my dad is old school, don't sugarcoat, give you hell. So he's very vocal about things like that. Girl, if you don't lose some weight, you're going to die. I mean, he just very blunt. He did it to me when I was younger, and I hated it. I thought, you know, that was terrible, Daddy. You should never say that to me now. My feelings are hurt. But the truth of the matter is, he wasn't lying. He's not lying to Karina. And I want her to do it. The thing is, it's very frustrating when you have family who want to do it, but kind of don't want to do it. They're gung-ho, but only for about a week. It's very frustrating. It's very, 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 very frustrating. The thing is, we have to have patience with these people because they want to. It's just difficult for them. Now, I'm trying to figure out all Karina's triggers. I know that she is snack happy. Convenient snacker. That's what she is a convenient snacker. Not really a binge eater. She will fast. I mean, she doesn't eat till 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then she'll eat just a couple times. But it's what she eats, not how much she eats. And many of you, if you're doing keto, know that's the truth. It's not about the amount you consume. It's more about the ingredients in the amount you consume. So if you're eating straight meats and stuff, and I get it, she's young, that's boring as hell. I know that the way I cook is boring as hell. So I need to up my game to try to help her and try not to screw myself over in the process. Because y'all know, if I'm baking keto goodies, it felt like something touched me, tapped me on the shoulder. Did my earring maybe? It could. I guess maybe it was that. If y'all seen a hand that tapped me, y'all let me know, because this house is like that, okay? And the only people here are Destiny and the baby, and they're in their room. Corey and Anthony is in their room. That's it. But if Destiny comes in here, you're going to hear her. So here's the thing about people like this. We have to have patience and realize that just because we might be able to stay hardcore keto does not mean everybody else can. There are many diet channels on YouTube where people start out with the best of intentions and within a week or 2 fall on their face. Within a month or 2 fall on their face. These people are not to be chastised. They are not to be put down. They are to be lifted up. All right, baby. Dust yourself off. We'll try again. I understand this because I know that at a younger age, I might not have been able to stick to it. I know that had my health not been so bad, I might not have been able to stick to it. I know that had it not been for you, I might not be able to stick to it. It helps me to get on here every day, say, okay, I ate this, I did good. I ate this, I didn't do so good. I ate this, and it was a complete and utter fail. I know that you guys help me more than anything on this planet with keto. And Zach. Now, it's not that I don't want to live for my other 2 grandchildren. I want y'all to understand that. But with Zach having lost his mom at such a young age, and that he's so close to me, I cannot stand the thought of him losing me too. I can't stand the thought of him losing my mom because he's really, really close with her. but I can't make her stay on track. I threatened her yesterday that I was going to throw away everything in that damn kitchen because I love my mother and I want her to live a long, healthy life. And being on all these medications, it scares the hell out of me, especially with this COVID crap going around. I'm not scared for my own health. I'm not. I think I would be fine if I got it. I hope I don't get it. Understand this. I don't think it's as deadly as we once were led to believe. I think that people over the age of 65 who suffer from other diseases are in danger. And those people need to be protected as much as possible. I can't make her listen to me. But yeah, so I want her to stay healthy. Now, I want this for my dad too. Don't get me wrong. I'm a daddy's girl up one side and down the other. But I can look at that man and say, never mind. Because he gonna tell me off. I know that for a fact. And he'll say he wants to eat healthier too. And when I was a child, our refrigerator was full of protein shakes, grapefruit juice. He was a hardcore workout, going to the gym, buff muscle man. We had a gym room in our house. I mean, like literally with weight benches and all these little workout gadgets. And I played in there mostly, but I did work out some. I wish I was toned though. Gosh. Okay, sorry. So I want that for him too. But I mean, I'll pull up in Dollar Tree as it is and see the man over there eating a little Debbie cake. Now I tap on the glass and he. So I can get by with more talking shit to my mother than my father. I know this. And the man never sits down. So whereas he eats those little Debbie cakes and it does affect him, he works a lot of it off too. He never sits down. I would love to put a fitness tracker on him. I guarantee that man gets 20,000 steps a day. I guarantee it because he does not sit down for nobody. And he told me one time that if he does sit down, he has to sit down. So he said that, if he doesn't move, he can't move. And that's one of the problems as we get older, we get stationary. And that hurts our bodies because then we stay stationary and then it's hard to get up and move. Your body doesn't want move it or lose it. Those muscles have to be used. So I encourage you today to get up, move it or lose it, okay? I don't care if you just run up and down 4 or 5 steps 2 or 3 times. I don't care. Do something. If you are capable of doing something. I don't care if you're sitting in a wheelchair and you grab a couple cans of Coca-Cola Zero. Yeah, that Coke Zero. I forgot about that yesterday. So let's go ahead and talk about what I ate yesterday because I've been talking my butt off. Anyway, I had the Coke Zero. I don't know how much that affected me because yesterday was the first time I had a scale that was accurate, I hope. My other scale seems to be doing better now. But I took the batteries out of it and gave it to Zach. Oddly enough, the scale app for the new scale is locking on to my old scale and will not register the new scale. But they're 2 different brands, and I've got the app for the new scale. I guess it's just reading as a Bluetooth device and wants to use that one. I don't know. But I took the batteries out of it because Destiny got Zach a little spider that runs around the house and scared the hell out of Anthony last night. He couldn't stand that thing. Let me show you this. It turns, twists, Now, of course, we all know it's fake, but the eyes light up too when it's on. It's got bright red eyes and it'll chase you down the hallway. Thanks, Destiny. But anyway, that's where my batteries went. But I took them out of this already and put them back. So, okay, so this required 3 AAAs and the controller required 3 AAAs. So this morning I had to take the AAAs out of this, put it back in my new scale, and I'll go get him some more batteries for this in just a little bit. But that's the only way I had AAAs last night. Okay, so I have a new scale. Let's talk about the weigh-in. First of all, the Coke Zero could have affected me yesterday. Ace of Flame potassium does spike insulin levels. That's why I preach for the Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper because it doesn't have that in there. And to me, it's a better taste than soda too. So I don't. Oh my goodness, that Mountain Dew. I don't know how y'all do that. I don't. What is your drink? Are you an only water ketoer? Are you a diet soda ketoer? Which diet soda? Does it affect you? Have you tried taking it out, putting it back in? I'm just curious which diet soda you use. Now I can. All right. So here's the interesting thing about those like Coke Zeros. It seems like on the first day or 2 they will affect me. My blood sugar will spike. And I guess I can get used to it if I consistently drink them. But I don't like them enough to consistently drink them. So my body seems to get used to them. I can come back into ketosis good. I can lose good on them. But my body has to get adjusted to them. I don't know why that is or how that works, but I don't like it that good anyway. So, anyway. Oh, by the way, I did have a cup of coffee yesterday. I had it on camera, so y'all know it was there, but I didn't record it. And I did also have, late last night, I had another performance nut butter, which is Whole Foods. I believe the only dirty keto I had yesterday was the Better with Cheddar sausages. And I did use some of the Primal steak sauce on that beef and cheese, that beef and steak sauce, which is actually pretty good ingredients. I would consider that a more clean keto steak sauce. However, I didn't eat much of it. See, while I was eating my bowl, I'm a little sick and tired of beef anyway. And Destiny said there wasn't enough over there for my son to have some, so I gave him my bowl. Which isn't, like I said, it was no big deal. I was sitting there eating it going, I really don't want this. And he's like, he wants some. Here, have mine. Are you sure? Absolutely, take it. So I didn't eat much of that. I think I ate like 4 or 5 bites. I'm so sick of beef. And I keep trying to buy it because it's cheaper. It's one of the cheaper meats, right? And it's easy to make a lot for a large family, which I don't typically have to make a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the weigh-in, okay? Because, oh my goodness, I love to talk. Good morning, y'all. I just realized the scale's highly reflective. So if you think I'm naked, I'm not. Oh, my son's cranking his car to leave. 162.4. I'm okay with that. That's all it does. I'll talk to you about it in a minute. We have a new baseline of where to basically start because I have no idea what I was last week or throughout the week on a solid level. So I think that said 162.6 if I'm not mistaken, or 162.4. It don't really matter. That's basically where we're starting off from right now. If you're new to my journey, I do want to lose more weight, but I'm okay with where I'm sitting. As long as I stay under 165 consistently, I'm happy. Now, if I do something dumb, have a cheat day or something, I expect to go up a little bit over 165. But as long as I stay below that number, I'm okay with it. Now, over time, I do hope to lose more, but I'm okay with the slow process now. Because for one, I have slowed down naturally. For two, I'm eating pretty much whatever my body's desiring as far as keto goes. And for three, I don't want to lose no more of my butt cheeks or boobies. I want to lose more of my gut and more of my arms. But I don't want it to come off, other places. So I'm okay with my journey as it sits. Oh, I got to get up and get this youngin' to the grocery store and find foods that make her happy. We've got to order some snacky foods for her. Or, she's going to order some snacks. We're going to go as keto-friendly, happy snack as we can. So she'll, like I said, she's a convenience eater. Karina is a convenience eater. And if there's a bag of chips sitting around, so we need to find her some keto chips. I like those Quavos that we use, or Wavos, however you want to say them. I like those, but she didn't get to try them because I didn't share with her. So I'm not sure if she wants to order some of them or not. I can't use the Quest protein chips, but there is every chance that she can. So, especially starting out. So we're going to start her out with some snacky foods too. We're going to go ahead and get everything, like, grocery wise, food wise, that she can eat. And then I'm going to help her pick out some keto snacks that I do not recommend for most people, and most people should avoid. But I know Karina, she's tried over and over again, and every time she's failed, it's been because she got snack happy and Aaron had a bag of chips or something in the room that she wanted. So if she can have some stuff around that are more conducive to weight loss, more conducive to keto, that's going to be her best bet. Now, for everybody else, unless you're one of those people and that's what sidetracks you, I would recommend simple, basic keto, period, across the board. But you have to know yourself, you have to know your body, you have to know your limitations, and I'm learning as we go with Karina and what's messing her up. And I have to do this in a way that doesn't mess me up. So all these snacks laying around, I have to leave alone. And even though they're keto friendly, I can't have them very often. So that's my keto day in a nutshell, guys. If it's in your heart and you can support the channel, please feel free to do so. There are great ways to support the channel and my journey below. If you cannot, a comment, a like, a love, that's just fine by me. Because like I said, you keep me going more than anything else as far as my keto journey goes. Be patient. Be patient in all levels of life. I don't care what it is. If you're getting a ticket, be patient. If you're dealing with your parents, be patient. If you're dealing with your grandbabies, be patient. And sometimes I lose my patience. Sometimes I do. I get very frustrated. But I try to rein that in. So let's always try to be patient. Let's always try to be loving. Let's always try to be supportive and build each other up instead of tear each other down. Because when you're at your lowest points, the last thing you need is to be drugged lower. Now, all that being said, if you need keto help, if you have questions or concerns, my contact information is below. I love helping everybody because you guys help me so much. It's a heart feeling. It really is. There are ways to support the channel below. There are ways to get these Shashka bracelets below for 70% off. I love my link. Oh my God. Sorry. And a bunch of other junk you don't really need, but if you want, you might as well save some money on it. Much love to you. Many prayers. I see you tomorrow with an update.